Dynamic, articulate, perceptive, courageous, outspoken.
Welcome back to the dojo, y'all. We got another reaction for you. This time it's Memphis rapper FBG Fat Slime turned gangster after graduating and immediately got unalive. This is on End of Sentence channel. They got 1.12 million subscribers. It was uploaded 2 days ago. This is 1090 Jake's channel, basically. And we just going to jump into this video and see what's going on, man. We understand somebody got unalive, but how did it happen? Like, somebody crossing boundaries they shouldn't have crossed. He graduated, so he at least got his diploma, but it's a wrap. Let's go ahead, man. Let's find out what happened.
2025, Friday, August 22nd, 2025, the Shelby County Sheriff's Office responded to a call for shots fired in the Memphis neighborhood of Cordova. Arriving on scene.
Oh, it's in Memphis, Tennessee. Memphis is known for being like crazy hectic out there with a whole lot of gang violence, guns, drugs, all that, man. Like, that's just not a place you want to be in at all. Memphis, Tennessee. Yeah, I heard a lot of stories about Memphis, so I guess everything lines up.
Deputies would make a grim discovery.
These folks just let it off in the Dover, man. Only on Blackwood News. Damn.
Man, all them cars.
All the sheriffs are out here. Oh, they still putting up too, man. We in Cordova with it, active scene.
Damn, sheriff everywhere.
Oh, it was a homicide in Cordova, man. We on Berry Hill and Chimney Rock. But a man still in this vehicle. It's a Chevy Trent. The body's in there, man. It's a homicide. Yeah, it goes down everywhere, man. We are in the county part.
At 5:40 p.m., a young man was pronounced dead, laid out in his vehicle with the windows shattered. His body sat in the driver's seat, but slumped over into the passenger seat, indicating he was shot through the driver's side window. The next day, the victim was identified as 18-year-old Antonio Sykes Jr., a 2025 graduate of Germantown High. In grief and disbelief, Mrs. Harris, the president of G-Town High's parent-teacher-student organization, took to Instagram with a post stating, "With a heavy heart, I just received the devastating news that one of my babies has been killed. He always made sure to stop by study hall to see Mrs. Harris and grab some snacks and update me on his upcoming album. That's why I nicknamed him Snacks. I'll never forget prom night. He spotted me before I saw him and proudly said, 'Mrs. Harris, you like my prom fit?' He was so happy. Then at graduation, he made sure to find me again. I was so proud of him because he was so proud of himself. This one hurts deeply. My prayers go out to his family. Rest in love, Antonio. Love, Mrs. Harris."
Damn.
In school, Antonio may have been perceived one way, but outside of school in the streets of Memphis, he went by the name FBG Fat Slime. On Instagram, he dropped a live performance titled "I Did It" while wearing his cap and gown, smoking, and holding an AR pistol. On TikTok, he'd even make a post showing his first day in high school and then his last. In his mind, he probably felt like this was some type of glow up, like he elevated into a gangster, spreading maybe $1,000, leaving the tag on his $100 jeans, a Glock in his waist, and ARP against the wall. This was who he wanted to be, and during his 4 years in high school, apparently it's who he became.
The YN epidemic is serious, man. The YN epidemic is serious. Like, they make this gangster persona to be the epitome of what it means to be a young guy in high school. That's why He started out. You see how he looked on the left, right? He looked like a scary kid. Like, no bullshit. Like, he looked like he not with that nonsense. He ain't with that rough and tough stuff. Like, that's what the school did to him, bro. Like, I'm sure somewhere along the line he started selling drugs. That's where all the money come from. You know what I mean? Because, I mean, you can earn that money working at McDonald's or a little job or whatever, but it's going to take some time. But I'm pretty sure he got into selling drugs. That's fast money in high school, and it comes so quick because everybody want to smoke. Everybody want to smoke every single day, and people don't got the sense to just buy some weight. This how it happened, bro. It's always somebody hitting your phone for a dub, a 10, a 50 bag, like whatever. Like, I was in high school, and I know what it's like, bro. That's when the drugs come into the picture, man. And somebody going to sell drugs because they know a plug or they got an older brother who tapped in. Like, it's just the same story over and over again. Like, this keeps happening. And I'm not surprised, but, bro, he just got out of high school and now his life is over. He's done. He's dead. He's gone. It's just a sad story, bro. Just a sad story.
But now looking at the pictures as if they were two different people. The one on the left looks like he stays out of trouble, while the one on the right is running towards it. Fat Slime was dropping diss songs, flexing guns in every video, and even went as far as dissing the dead. But his actions weren't in line with the lifestyle he portrayed. He was acting like a killer, but on TikTok, he'd post in the same Chevy Captiva he'd later be killed in.
Dang, bro. So they knew what type of car he had and all that. Like, people was watching his timeline, watching his stories and stuff. And they're like, oh, he gonna diss me? All right, I'm gonna get his ass, bro. It happened just like that, I guarantee you. Like, being a rapper nowadays, it comes with a price on your head, bro. It comes with a price on your head. And if it's not a price on your head, then somebody wants your blood, bro. Somebody want to spill your blood because you talking all type of crazy nonsense. And they say he was dissing the dead too. People do not take that lightly. People do not let that shit slide. That was somebody's man's. That was somebody's brother. You know what I mean? That was somebody's like close childhood friend. And they not taking that line down, bro. Not at all. You gonna diss somebody's dead homie? Like, I don't know why this thing became cool or why people keep doing it, man. But once somebody leave this earth, man, let that shit go, bro. They no longer here. Why are you still talking about them, bringing their name up, conjuring old demons? That's what you doing, bro. You making people sit with bloodlust, and they can't wait to find you. And once they found out what type of car you was in, all they had to do was just look for that car, bro. And once they seen you in there, I don't know how many shots they let off or fired, but the windshield was busted out. So you know they shot a couple times. Like, somebody probably ran up on the car. It looked like he tried to get out. Like, but or maybe somebody opened the door and hit him at point blank. I don't know. But like, yo, this is just a crazy story. Like, these young guys is wilding out. They ain't got nothing to live for, so they living for death. It's crazy.
You'd think he'd know not to post his own car if he was actually getting active. Even in social media comments, many were surprised by his death, unaware that he was actually into it enough to actually be killed. A little over a month ago, Fat Slime sat down for his very first interview with Kiwi Visuals TV. He described how he became a rapper in less than a year, how his music took off through TikTok, and even gave insight on his plans for the future. A future he wouldn't live to see.
What's going on? This your boy Fat Slime. I'm here with Kiwi Visuals, man.
First interview?
Yeah, first time. Started posting on TikTok shit, and then on Instagram. And yeah, I hit my first meal. And then I ain't even be rapping the whole year yet. I'm focused on this shit. I'm finna move to Nashville and shit. Finna start streaming and shit. I stay tuned. Finna start YouTube. I'm finna start doing all this
How
shit.
old you?
18. I just turned 18 in January.
Because I saw you graduated high school and
Yeah.
shit like that. So, like, is you going to college down there, or you just going down there just to
I'm
get
finna-
type shit?
See, this how it happens. As soon as somebody gets on an interview platform And then that thing starts spreading like wildfire. The hate it just rises, bro. And they like, oh, I know that nigga. He ain't gonna make it to Nashville. I ain't gonna, bro. That's exactly how it happened. Like when you out here doing dirt slime talking and shit, bro, people is gonna come find you. It's not that like when you go to high school, everybody know each other, bro. Everybody know each other. It's so many people who got your Instagram, your Twitter, your Facebook, your whatever, and they gonna find you. They can track you down because y'all young niggas is sloppy with it. Y'all let everybody know y'all moves because y'all trying to get clout. Y'all trying to get known. Y'all trying to get up. You know what I mean? And all the whole way, you just leaving so many breadcrumbs for people to trail behind you and find you and gun you down, bro. Like, if you in that type of lifestyle, you gotta be hush, hush. You cannot be out there letting everybody know what you drive, where you be at, who you be with. Cause somebody might have gave one of your homeboys a bag to give up your location. You never know. Your homeboys probably not even your homeboys. Like everybody is just looking down, rolling up their weed, not worried about nothing this man's saying. Like, they probably don't even care. They just want to be in the spotlight because he got the spotlight on them. Bro, they not your friends, bro. I guarantee you somebody in this interview gave him up, bro. I'm willing to bet. Somebody in this interview gave him up and got him lined up, bro. Guarantee you.
But y'all don't know, a nigga had like the cook. I'm finna go to culinary school on God. Yeah. A lot of niggas don't know what to do with their life. I gotta do something like cool. We in Memphis, we ain't even really like got shit, fool.
Another local rapper named Baby Bumstock would sit down for an interview with Kiwi the day after his cousin Fat Slime died. 2 days before that, Bumstock was shot in the face and luckily survived.
Yesterday, yeah. My little cousin, the Fat Slime, he just passed away on yesterday. This shit still got me like, man, what the fuck, but,
So let's get a little bit into Fat Slime, because when I first heard about it, I saw it on your page. But at first I thought y'all was just trolling, so I'm thinking like he probably like just did some shit or something like that. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't think he actually had passed away.
Yeah.
So I saw everybody post. So what was you at like when you found out he passed away and stuff?
I ain't gonna lie. My whole lit. Like, bro, cause 2 days before he had passed away, I had got shot, so shit. I'm thinking like, man, this shit never just happened. Cause like, damn, like how the fuck, like ain't nobody, man, this shit just really weird here. My mind was just throwed off. I'm still like, I'm still shook up about the shit, but it's cool. It's just life shit, I get it.
If this video is to serve any purpose other than covering another senseless killing, it's to show the power in how you choose to portray yourself. The energy you put out will always come back. And for those too young and dumb to understand, let me simplify things. If you think this is lame and you'd rather look like this, you're already lowering your chances of making it past 25. If you want to catch a case because you want to tote guns before you turn 21 when you can actually do it legally, you're already lowering your chances of making more than minimum wage.
Man, what y'all need to do is just go into the military, bro. If y'all want to shoot and bust guns, bro, just go into the military where you can legally do it. Sign up for that war, bro. Sign up for it, because they always looking for crash outs to go into the military, man. Go ahead. Just go ahead and get it over with. Get in there, get your legal firearm, and go into them war zones, and you can really play Call of Duty. That's what y'all need to do, bro. You do not need to be doing it on the streets because you're not going to make it out, bro. If you get locked up, you lucky. If you get locked up, you lucky, because most people don't even get that. They get double tapped, and that's it. That's it, bro. I'm so tired of seeing my brothers traveling down this path of stupidity, bro. I can't. It's just stupid. And so many people want to go this route, bro. So many people want to go this route, bro. Thinking that being gangster and being tough is cool, bro. But it always costs you your life. It's like you selling your soul to the devil and you don't even know how long you got to run around in that type of fashion. And the only reason why these kids is really doing it is because they got somebody taking care of them. They not out here. They can't take care of themselves. They don't know the first thing about getting an apartment, getting a house, or nothing like that. And you know they ain't got the money for it. They showing all the money they got when they do the money spread. That's all the money they got. And then half of that gotta go to the re-up. Like, these guys ain't got no money. They just portraying. Their whole essence is just portrayal, bro. And like his brother or his cousin was saying, like, I couldn't even believe it happened. That shit never happened because y'all not really like that. Y'all not living that life. Y'all going to school. Y'all graduating. Y'all getting good grades, maybe, possibly. But like, yo, man, y'all need to hang that. All these young niggas, y'all need to hang it up, bro. If you want to live, bro, y'all need to hang it up.
As you're gonna be a felon. You're setting yourself up for failure. And to be nothing more than a fucking hashtag on your homie's Instagram page as they write long live whatever the fuck your name is. See, Fat Slime thought it was funny to post on TikTok when me and bro tried to change because it's 2025, but a sweet young walked past us with a peanut butter 19X with a crisp back mag.
That sound real gay, bro. I'm just gonna put it to you. Like I said, I made a video called "Being Gangster is Stupid," and the whole like message of the video is you just gonna end up being a faggot. You gonna end up being gay, bro. Cause when you get put into that prison system and you got a big giant cellmate who doing life in prison, he gonna want to get his rocks off. And you the closest thing to him, a sweet YN walk past us. Like what? What? That just sound gay, bro. It ain't no way you can cut, slice, or chop that up to make it not sound gay. That shit is just homo, bro. And this is what happens to most of them guys who get thrown in jail, bro. They get turned out. Because they not really as bad as they thought they was, bro. And I pray for anybody who losing loved ones in the street because they just making poor decisions. But yo, this shit just keep happening in every hood across America. Like the CIA done really did their job. That MK Ultra, y'all is really brainwashed and falling for the trap, hook, line, and sinker, bro. Every single time.
He's talking about robbing a soft kid for his gun, and now his comments say R.I.P. It's more than likely Bumstock still has staples in his face from getting shot, and hopefully he learns from Fat Slime's mistakes and gets far away from Memphis. I hope he understands the chance that he has and the chance that you all watching have at staying out of the streets and actually living life. Now I wanted to cover this video for a few reasons, one of them being it goes back to the quote that I used to speak on back.
I'ma say this right now. 1090 Jake reported on this. He didn't even give no condolences to this young man's family, bro. Yeah, he was being foolish. Yeah, he was being stupid, but he didn't even give condolences to the young man's family because I know somebody out there cared about him. I know somebody gave a fuck about him. He didn't even have the balls. No, not the balls. He didn't even have the courtesy. Cause you put this man online, all over online on your page, saying all type of wild shit about him. Didn't even have the courtesy to give condolences to his family, bro. That's why nobody liked 1090 Jake. We just watch his channel because we getting the news of what's going on in the hood. But don't nobody like his ass, bro.
Back when I started YouTube, something that I learned in prison. Watch your thoughts, they become your words. Watch your words, they become your feelings. Watch your feelings, they become your actions. Watch your actions, they become your habits. Watch your habits, they become your lifestyle. Watch your lifestyle, it controls your destiny. As soon as you stop portraying to be something online, you know, you're showing off guns, you're talking about doing this, doing that, you're feeding yourself a certain mentality. A mentality that doesn't just stay with you when you're on Instagram. When you leave the house, you carry this mentality, right? Your way of thinking slowly starts to become your way of living. And then all of a sudden, even if you had nothing to do with this lifestyle now has something to do with you because you're bringing forth the characteristics of living that life. You're introducing negative things into your daily routine. And through that, you end up with a result like this. You graduated high school and decided to do music videos smoking weed with a gun. What type of energy do you think you're bringing forth? Where were the parents, the adults, anybody that could have stepped in and been like, what the fuck are you doing? Because realistically, I didn't graduate high school. I dropped out of high school. I was in prison when people were still in high school. So it's like, for my generation, if you were still in school, you were already looked at a certain type of way. Like, you can't be that official in the street. How the fuck? You made it to school. That's like the rappers that make it to college. How were you already in the street? If you graduated high school and then went to college, you were playing ball. That means after school, you weren't at the park fighting the other kids. You weren't doing this and that. You were at practice. Practicing for the game on the weekend. People want to portray certain shit. It's accepted to do so. And then people wonder what the fuck went wrong when an 18-year-old graduate gets killed. But rest in peace to Fat Slime, and I hope, even if it's only one of y'all watching this understands this message and it hits you a certain way, because you could end up in the next video I cover. There's no sparing anybody. I don't do shout-outs. I don't do videos of, you know, you just made $1 million, you just became successful, I don't do those type of videos. You only end up on my channel if you die, snitch, or some crazy shit happens that most likely you did. The goal isn't to end up on my channel. The goal is to avoid it. And by watching my shit, I hope you understand the message behind it. But hey, it's 1090 Jake.
That's it. That's basically it, y'all. We got a sad story of about a young brother who took the wrong path. He just went the wrong way, bro. Went the wrong way. Thought it was sweet, but it wasn't, bro. This whole gangster lifestyle, bro, is foolishness. It's pure foolishness. And you're going to end up dead or in jail, bro. It's no other way around. And people have been saying it since the beginning of the time. That's what I'm going to say. Since the beginning of the time, they've been saying this shit. And now we got another statistic, bro. Condolences to his family. Hope they can make it through. My younger brother passed away from gun violence too. So I know how it feels. I know exactly how it feels. And with that being said, Professor Hawk signing out. Hawk Sensei bids you adieu. I hope you enjoyed this reaction, guys. Toodaloo.